We got three things to talk about as normal. Do you want to hear the
Biz.
first one?
All right. What we got? Yeah.
Ja well, Jamie, we have to pour one out for 14 games that Disney delisted from Steam. Can we have a moment of silence for our lost media?
Took my hat off that I'm not actually wearing.
What? We need a minute of silence, Jamie.
Sorry. Whoa. Are we doing a minute for like each game? Like, you want me to like?
No, for all of them.
Here's all of them. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's 14 minutes of silence. That's a lot of silence, man. I think we can. I think we move on. Okay, so 14 games delisted from Steam. These are all
Yeah.
Disney games specifically. I've noticed.
Well, Disney owns them.
Yeah, was I wrong? I
I
think
don't
I'm
know. Would
still
you call
right.
Stunt Island a Disney game? But
They own it. It's their thing.
yeah.
So why were these games delisted?
I don't know. Nobody
Oh.
knows. Disney, I'm guessing, probably because they weren't selling. I was looking through the games. I looked at all of them. Looked at their Steam pages.
Hmm.
Um, a l- a lot of them had low reviews, so I'm guessing they just weren't selling.
Uh,
Um,
but like the lowest
one
one I think is like almost 700 reviews here, but that's like a classic. Like
that's the
Disney's
highest one, Jamie.
Hercules? Yeah.
That's the highest one.
I mean, still, why would that get removed?
Probably because it wasn't selling. It came out in 1997.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
How many people are
but
going back to play Disney's Hercules or um Disney's Planes?
planes. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. They had the newest one. Oh, that is Disney planes.
yeah,
But the next newest one is Phineas and Ferb, New Inventions.
it was a PC only
Uh,
release, it looks like.
yeah, they released it on Steam in 2012, and I got 22 reviews.
That's literally nothing.
Oh, but it can be smaller, Jamie. Stunt
How much
Island,
smaller?
Stunt Island got 9 reviews, and that was released
Okay,
back for MS-DOS in '92.
an MS-DOS game on Steam that no one has ever heard of course that has 9 reviews. And they're mixed, by the way, from what I'm looking at here.
Yeah, so
So either I'm thinking a
that's
lot of
the
these are
Steam rating.
probably just like not great games, period, right?
Yeah,
But
like the probably the best the would be Hercules and Armed and
mhm.
Dangerous.
See, I've heard about it, Armed and Dangerous, but I don't know anything about it actually.
I've never played it myself, but I do know that it's kind of like a lot of it has like a cult following. A lot of people really
Yeah.
love the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then why would that be taken off? It's weird that they would like remove games from their platform when hosting them on there at this point doesn't cost them anything, right?
Yeah, you would think it would that like they cost Steam something. Maybe Steam like charges a fee to put them on there, but
I know
I
they
don't
have
know.
like an initial fee when you
Yeah,
post a game on there. I think it's like what like $100 or something like that.
yeah.
Like there's essentially a buy-in for them to get on the platform, but I don't know if of any like reoccurring fees for games being hosted on there.
Yeah,
It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. We got it, but let's go through them. Kind of as we were. Phineas and Ferb talked about Hercules, absolute classic. If you played it on
It's a
the
good game.
PlayStation 1,
It's a good
um,
game.
yeah, the it has like a 2.5D like aspect to it. That's really cool. Stunt
Mm-hmm.
Island, never heard of. Afterlife, never heard of.
Nope.
Um,
News to me.
Disney's Princess and the Frog, based on the movie.
Okay.
that got removed. Cars Radiator Springs Adventures. Boom,
That was
axed.
game Dude, that was game of the year 2006. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Disney's Fairies Tinkerbell's Adventure.
All right.
2010. All right. Toy
What a
Story Mania. Who remembers this one for the PlayStation 3, PC, Xbox, and Wii in 2009?
Not me.
Not me. Disney's Winnie the Pooh from 2011.
2011. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, very positive.
Hmm.
Lucidity said mixed reviews. It came out on the PC and 360 in 2009.
This looks kind of cool, actually. Uh, it's a
Yeah,
Lucasfilms game.
yeah, you'd probably really like that one.
Okay, I might have to check this out later. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
check it.
cool art style. I'm surprised that has like mixed reviews.
Yeah. Of course, Planes, Armed and Dangerous, cult classic following.
Yep.
Little Chicken Little Ace in Action, 2006. It got axed. And
Rip.
Finding Nemo from 2003.
That's like a GameCube PS2 era game. That's
Yeah,
wild that it's even on the platform.
yeah,
So now you can't buy these games anymore on digital storefronts,
right.
uh, which sucks considering Disney's Hercules, like that had, I believe, an actual PC release that was like physical back in the day. I believe most of these did, but
Yeah, it was on
unless you,
PC.
but now like you can't go out of your way to go and purchase these games anymore. Are they abandonware at this point?
Abandoned? I mean, I guess so. Where can you get them? Isn't
Not on
abandonware like
Steam.
for like development?
It's like stuff you that's like out of licensing, so you can't like legally purchase it anymore from whatever thing.
Mm.
So it's like, oh well, it's in limbo now. Anybody's just free to download it essentially.
I'm sure Disney would not like you downloading their games.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah,
Especially stuff with their IPs. Um,
yeah, but I mean, they should be preserved somewhere.
yeah, people should still have access to these games. Period.
Yeah,
We've talked before about, even if a game isn't great, like people should have a way to experience it regardless. Um,
right.
it may not be in the exact context of whatever platform or whatever, but as long as people can play it and enjoy it in some fashion, then whatever, you know?
Yeah, and like it's just too hard for like a regular person to like buy all the games and track them all
Yeah,
down and like make your own collection to be like, yeah, this is I'm gonna be the one to preserve them. No, like regular people can't do that. Um,
yeah,
that's why museums exist, museums and
yeah.
libraries.
Libraries are great for that. You can just rent games, movies, books, you anything that like is in their media library, thus the word,
Hmm.
um, is free. Not free, but it is available for you to take home and enjoy for a period of time. Uh,
Right.
in museums, on that same note, you're even if you're not like experiencing the piece of media that's there at the museum itself, like you can still like see it and understand it and get a little context behind it, which is nice.
Hmm.
But with
Yeah,
like,
I mean, but there's not like a lot of video game museums out right now.
yeah, the only one I
I
can
mean,
think
Nintendo
of
has
is like,
theirs.
oh, okay, so two then. Yeah, there's a Nintendo Museum. They sell like giant Wii remote like plushes that are like human sized there. I really want one. But that's not besides the point.
Yeah. So, Nintendo has theirs. I we recently learned of the Video Game History Foundation, which that's not really even a museum. It's just they're just like their own foundation. It's not like you can go somewhere and like view their stuff.
Now,
I
isn't
don't
there a
usually
National
visit.
Video Game Museum? Am I incorrect
I
about
think the
that?
Smithsonian actually keeps some video games in like museum, but they got to be like important video games.
Frisco, Texas. Um, the National Video Game Museum. I thought there was one out in California specifically, but maybe it moved here.
Hmm.
Um, I guess there's the National Video Game Museum in Texas, in Frisco, Texas, if you're interested, which has like a bunch of like playable, um, like games and stuff like that from histories past. And some stuff that's like in the context of the original, so you're playing like the original hardware of a bunch of different games. Um,
Yeah,
and then
that'd be
like
cool.
so you've got Nintendo's museum and you've got that to experience like
Hmm.
gaming, I guess, in its original or whatever, or retro gaming in its original context. But you can't do that widespread, and you have to travel to a place for that,
Right,
and not everybody's able to do that.
right. I mean, there should be like an online museum as like a repository where
Hmm.
you can like essentially play the games and legally, so
Legally, that's the
they're
big
not
one.
at risk of being taken down.
Um, I will forever quote this Gabe Newell quote where he says piracy is a service issue where
Hmm.
people are shown historically that they are willing to buy games off of whatever platform, whatever medium, um, if it's available and if the service isn't crappy.
Right.
Um, and obviously these aren't like hit selling games, but like to remove them off the platform, just period, as if it's like a regular retailer that they're like losing money on, is nuts to me.
Yeah. Because right now, if I wanted to go play, let's go see how much that's selling for on eBay. The Hercules.
Oh Lord, yeah, Disney's
How do you
Hercules.
spell it?
Let's see how much that is.
Her-
Hercules, Hercules. That's a good game. Like,
All
we got
right, the PC version. Um, this one says it's factory sealed. That's $100, but you can get the game disc only for like $3.
I guess that's not that bad. But now,
Yeah.
Steve, do you have a disc reader in your computer?
No.
Most people don't.
Yeah. So
So
now I got to
that's
go out and
another.
buy a disc reader or something.
Yep, you got to find something that lets you play the actual media itself on top of
Yeah.
that. And then
Let's see.
also, this isn't
PS1.
designed to run on like modern hardware. Like a game that's designed for Windows XP is not going to run properly on Windows 10 and Windows 11.
Yeah. Here,
That's why
if you had a
GOG's.
place, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, go
Okay.
ahead.
Well, okay. If you have the PlayStation 1, it's like between
mm,
50 and $90 for that version.
50? Are you
Yeah.
for real?
This one, yeah,
That's
I'm for real.
wild. It's so expensive on the PS1.
Yeah. What's the CPGR? Is that what it is?
VGPC,
Okay. VGPC.
CGPR, is that what you said? I'm seeing it sell between like 30 and $70 essentially. Um for like
Okay. And the
a
price
loose
starting.
copy to like a complete in box. Well,
Yeah.
like 30 to 80 actually, which is still pricey.
Yeah.
This game used to be like $10 in like the 2010s. That's crazy to me. So yeah, those are your two options: buy a disc reader, get a thing to you know download your disc onto your computer, and then get some extension to basically run it in on on modern
Modern
hardware.
hardware.
uh or buy a PS1 or a PS3 and then play the PS1 version, which is going to run you back a couple $100 just in
Wait, why'd you
total.
skip over the PS2?
I don't know why. In my head, only the PS1 and the PS3 could play PS1 games. You get a PS1, a PS2, or PS3, and both of those, or all three of those, are getting kind of pricey nowadays.
Yeah.
Lord knows the PS3 is. Um,
Yeah, especially if so I'm trying to like get into like collecting retro games and I'm like just looking at everything and I'm like it's just way too expensive. I'm like I can't be doing that right now.
yeah, with everything else getting really expensive, it's just not feasible. So if there
Yeah.
was a way to legally purchase this game uh, on a modern storefront, that would just cut out so many of the problems with this legally, if there was a way to purchase these, but
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like there is right now. Well, this is why GOG's service is so awesome. Is literally, okay, we have the old PC version, we're going to get that running on modern hardware using whatever tools that we have to enable that to just run natively. um and they release patches for these regularly. They're testing these rigorously. Like, they're getting like the source code for a lot of these games from the original developers so that they can make it run on modern hardware. But like, I don't see Disney trying to do that in the future.
No, and I also don't see GOG being able to get these games from Disney.
Yeah, I'm sure they would be willing to do these, especially like Hercules and Armed and Dangerous. Those are two well
Yeah.
received games on this list. But
Hmm.
here we are.
Yeah. Do you
What do you
think
think?
Disney will do like a knockoff and do like their own a knockoff
Their
Steam?
own platform?
Yeah, their own game platform.
That's exactly what I was about to ask you. Is like, are they getting ready to like do like a Disney download or something?
Yeah. They would call it something stupid like that.
Disney stream your game. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this?
I
1994?
think Disney actually owns like part of Epic
Do they?
a little bit. Like I think I saw a comment somewhere that said they own like 9% of Epic.
Oh yeah, that's why they've started doing more Disney crossovers within the past like 2 years. Because I think literally 2 years
Oh,
ago they invested like a ton into Epic Games.
yeah. So
They're like
like I
a
looked
majority
to see if
stakeholder.
these games were on Epic Game Store and they're not. But like maybe if they do their own platform and they're like, oh,
Hmm.
this is too hard. We're just gonna partner with Epic and it'd be the Epic Disney store.
Yeah, basically they
Whatever.
just dump
You
all
know.
of the Disney games that they have on there
Yeah.
instead. Just avoid
Yeah.
Steam altogether. Wouldn't
Yeah.
surprise me.
That would be the best thing. They'll make you have like a Disney Plus subscription to access the games on Epic, and then
Oh
like it
yeah.
like link your accounts and make it backwards and like hard to get them still.
They go out of their way to just make it like as frustrating to get these games. Because like, what do you do if
Yeah,
you don't have a Disney Plus subscription? I can't go play Disney's Hercules.
yeah,
I'm just gonna go do something else.
yeah. Well,
Simply.
they'll probably want to compete with Netflix because Netflix is doing their games that you can stream on their platform. So Disney's like, oh, we got to have a way to do that too, but we already kind of have like one with Epic, so let's just put them all on Epic and make it like a tie-in. So that way, it's like
Yeah.
you get Disney Plus, you get access to all our Disney games.
I think that'd be fine if you didn't have to pay for the games, like, and they were just whatever
Yeah,
games. Like, oh, you have access to our entire backlog of
yeah,
old Disney games. Like, I could see that. That would be kind of
yeah.
cool,
Then it's like Game Pass.
which is pretty cool.
Except the
Game
price.
Pass. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I like, I was in the middle of saying that was pretty cool, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, that game it's like $17 a month now. It's expensive,
Yeah,
just like Disney Plus.
yeah. But who knows? Our lost media.
Hopefully not lost forever. Um, Hopefully there'll be some way to download and play these games legally in the future, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's move on.
Okay.
Steve.
Yeah.
Steve.